times about Tommy Armstrong, but what did he mean to this team?
Yeah.
My God.
He really was gritty. I thought just played through some cramps and was tough as nails. You know, I think we were a little tight early, and he just kept playing and made some plays, really made some great plays running. Made a couple big-time throws at the end of the game that we needed, so really proud of his effort.
Why did you not hesitate to keep running him despite his cramping? Was that a concern, or did you
Yeah,
ask him? Why did you do that?
We really had some good looks, and we were outnumbering him on a couple of those draws, and I wanted to keep running it, and he said, I'm good. So I said, okay, we're going to stick with it then. So, but it was a deal where he kind of just fought through, and he kept getting fluids in the breaks.
Danny specifically said big play, specifically the 4th and 9 was Jordan
Yeah.
going to be the guy you're going to be looking for no matter what.
Yeah, we had him on a couple of basically hook routes early, and then we ran a dig on it and kind of changed it up. He was the guy. We needed to buy a little time for him to get open and work. That nickel covering him was really good, and I thought he ran a great route, got himself open, and we threw a strike on 4th and 9. It was probably the play of the game.
Is that a big position to go to your best receiver kind of thought in your mind, not get too fancy?
Yeah, I mean it was we needed something in the clutch, and we went to our best guy that we thought we could trust the most, and you know, it really wasn't the play, it was about the player, and he won on the route and got himself open, and Tommy threw a great ball, and we protected for him, and it was a good play.
And it was really warm out there today, but were you surprised at the cramping? Has that ever been an issue with him before?
Not really. Yeah, I think, I don't know, it was a little warmer. We got to do a better job earlier in the week of hydrating, and we don't want to get in that situation. We ran 80 some plays, I think, so we were out there, but we got to make sure and take care of ourselves.
I just never remember him having those problems.
No, I don't know. I don't think so either, but I think that's something that we got to make sure and take care of early in the week.
Game plan.
Yeah.
What did you guys see at half? You came out 6 straight runs, Divine, and then the next series a little heavy dosing. And what you guys?
We really adjusted. Got into some more 3 wides and spread out a little bit, and thought we had better numbers and better angles. And that was true coming out of the half. I thought we really set the tone. We doubled up on them, which is a big goal for us. We scored at the last drive of the half and the first drive of the second half, and that was big, just to get kind of back going in the game and the rhythm. And but we thought that we could spread them out a little bit better and hit some runs. And we were hit and miss today. We did some good things at times, and then we had some lulls that we got to correct. You know, I thought there was a critical time in the game that we needed to drive. They had just scored, and we go in 3 and out. And it was we had a long drive, and we kind of misfired a couple things in midfield and had the punt. And then they go down and score, and then we go 3 and out. And we got to answer better than that.
The Reimers kid has not been in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
What kind of play is that?
It was a wonderful play. He got himself through a press coverage, and he was the first throw on that play, and it took a little longer to get through, but he came out of it nicely and made a beautiful catch. I told his mom on Friday we had some plays for him, so it was neat to see him step up and make a play.
Do you think he's going to hold on to that when you see that safety coming up to drill?
Yeah, he's a tough kid. He has got great range. He makes those plays in practice. He hadn't had a lot of game experience, so I was really proud of how he responded. We've been a little bit banged up there with Brandon out. It's hard to stand that many plays and expect that he's going to be at his best. So we wanted to roll Brian in there, and he responded great with both effort plays, blocking, and then making that big catch.
Coach, personally, what does it mean to you to beat Oregon?
Oh, that's good. It's it's our history with them and great games with them. We've had some whoppers. We've had a couple to go to a Rose Bowl and didn't come out on top, and so getting to beat them was a lot of fun. They're a great staff, a really good program that is, I think, just a really solid victory for this team. It's a ranked team that had a lot of tradition. They've been very good every year, so I was just proud of our guys, the way they kept playing and beat them at the end.
4th down, that 4th and 8 play. What was it?
thought process there with not, Riley said he thought about punting and he decided to go for it again. When he tells you that second time, I'm going to go for it. What'd you do?
Well, we had talked a few minutes kind of in that delay, and I think, we were just saying, let's put it on our shoulders, and it was nothing against the defense or anybody. We just had confidence in what we had a good drive going. We felt like we were going to have to go down and score and win the game. So we were confident in the play. We wanted to go to Westy, felt good about it, so I think it was a good call, and the players made some plays.
What did he do on that play that didn't work? Because he had to make a read.
Yeah, he had. Are you talking Westy? Yeah, Westy we had run some hooks earlier in the game. He had a tough nickel on him that was playing him really well all day. He got inside and lifted him a little bit, and then he ran a dig on it rather than curling up, which was a changeup, and it was well timed. He got his depth. It was a great throw and catch.
And then on that draw play, Tommy's got the hand, he's got the crayons. You kind of gave him the fuel one more time.
He told me he was good, so I said, well, then we're going to keep running you. We had numbers on that play, and we had run that quite a few. Actually, we have a kind of an option on that thing, and we did a great job on the cut. And he sprung that run and scored. I honestly didn't know if he'd make it as a touchdown run, but it was a heck of a play by him, and he gutted it out. He told me he was good, so I kept going.
Your coach, he wants to play the personal importance to this, but we saw from the Bear Hugs he got after the game how important was this for him personally. I mean, he won't say it, so. This
was big. It was really big. I think just with how many times we played him, and we haven't always come out on top, and I think just getting another chance at him, another crack at him, it was a big deal for him.
Did you see a look in him today that indicated, the magnitude of it?
I didn't see that. They're all big. I think we try to pride ourselves on preparing the same every week, and so I don't think we did anything magical or different. I think we just worked at the game plan and how we were going to beat him. I just think it was personally important for him to win, but we didn't change our approach. I just think he was probably relieved getting another crack at him and getting to beat him.
Did you know going in that second half you would be able to run it the way you guys did in the second half?
I thought we adjusted well. We had tried to spread it out a little bit better. Had halftime and talked through that, and we actually ran a couple different plays that we hadn't run as much during the week. They were kind of secondary second half plays that hit pretty well. I thought we communicated that and got that going right away. I was proud that we got a score at the end of the half and another one to start the half. That was big for us to kind of get back in the rhythm. We had gone a bunch of 2-minute and thrown the ball a bunch and kind of got out of the run late in the half because we were running out of time. But I thought we went right back to it and we were able to sustain and do a good job kind of taking care of the line of scrimmage right in the third quarter. We had that lull in the fourth, which we have to correct, but I thought that we stuck with it and then got back into a good rhythm late and then made some plays at the end.
What do you think of Oregon honoring Santa Claus before the game?
I missed part of it, but coming up, but I thought that was pretty special. We all appreciated that gesture.
When you decided what you wanted to do coming out of half, did Devine carry it out and run the way you wanted him to?
Yeah. He hit some good hard runs. I thought he really, he just really kept pressing the line of scrimmage, which was good. It was allowing us to run downhill and then creating some of the cutback lanes, and that was a big part of our success later, was being able to cut back a little bit.